Hi guys, today was sets of 5, and today's story starts 3 days ago when I was doing singles. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just drank a bunch of creatine. I got the left side of my body is beefier, meatier than my right side, even though I'm right-handed. I think that it's because when I'm using a computer, I use the mouse with my right hand. If you do a lot of clicking, I'm using the tendons in this arm, and I think it's actually making, everything weaker. And like I used to get carpal tunnel all the way up. I get like this tendon. I could feel it all the way up to here sometimes. I used to play first-person shooter games. But anyway, back to 3 days ago, while I was doing my singles, the first single went okay. I felt really strong on it, but I could feel it in my pec right here and in these muscles right here. I think because it was only this side, because this side's beefier. I think this side's stronger. But anyway, I don't just quit working out every time something hurts, because I never work out. At my age, everything hurts all the time, even if you don't work out at all. So I kept working out, and I did as much weight as I could. I had to drop down a couple of times, but I finally got a couple of more singles off. And then for the last couple of days since then, it's been really sore. My pec has been really sore right here. It started out, all these muscles in here, and then it just carried on in the pec until today. That I could really feel it in my pec. So I thought, well, like I said, if I didn't work out every time something hurt, I'd never work out. So I thought, well, I'm working out. I'm not going to not work out. And it'll screw up my whole routine. I can't take an extra, start my whole routine again another cycle a day late, because all my one day a cycle things it's going to be too long in between. So I went ahead and worked out, and I thought I might get a pec tear or some other kind of catastrophe might happen. So I turned the video on for my warm-ups, all my warm-ups in my whole workout this time. I didn't tear my pec, and I pause repped in 120, 160, 185, and then I did a static rep with 200, and then what was left over after all those pause reps, I only got 4 reps with 200 pounds for my first set of 5. So I dropped it down to 195. I only got 4. Dropped it down to 190. I only got 4. So I dropped it down to 185. I finally got 5. And by about the 3rd set, this started hurting again. So, I wasn't trying a 5th rep to failure, if I can't get, because it was really starting to hurt. So if I got 4 and it didn't feel like I was going to get another one, I didn't just, go ahead and try just to find out. And I dropped it down all the way down to 185, where I got 2 sets of 5 on there. And I only got 2 sets of 5 out of all 5 sets, but it's okay with me. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to keep pause repping on my warm-ups for everything, and on my singles day I'm going to keep pause repping up as farther and farther, as close as I can to my top set, to my singles. I mean, like the really strong guys like Spencer, they pause rep all the time. And I don't know, I wouldn't know how to pause rep a set of 10. I'd have to use like 50 pounds to be able to pause every one of them. But I'm doing the best I can, trying to pause rep and keep everything hold everything together with the routine that I have. So that's what happened, and here it is. Warm up with 120. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Still warming up with 160. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Warm up with 185. Two. Static rep 200 pounds. First set of 5 with 200 pounds. Two, three. Second set, trying for 5. I dropped it down to 195. Two, three, four. Third set, going for 5. I lowered it down again to a 190. Fourth set, going for 5, I dropped it down to 185. Two, three, 4. Fifth set, going for 5. Still 185.